This woman kidnapped Spider-Man and brought him home to be her husband, but Spider-Man showed no interest in her figure at all. Even he was so cowardly that he wanted to run away. Just then, Spider-Man George was surprised to find that his hands were actually wrapped by the bra. At this moment, footsteps were heard at the door. George immediately pretended to faint. Lucy came closer to check and then got up to pick up the garbage and left. George immediately stood up to break free from the restraint, but he didn't expect that this was actually Lucy's trap. George didn't understand what Lucy wanted to do. Lucy's fingers brushed against George. She smiled and said to George, "Please become my servant now." George thought he was a hero. How could he submit to a strange woman? However, Lucy just slapped him with a hand, and she knocked George unconscious on the ground. When George woke up, he wanted to leave quietly, but Lucy seemed to sense it. She was worried about George being beaten again. Helplessly, he had to obey Lucy's orders. He casually wiped the room of Lucy. He noticed there were Spider-Man comics on the cabinet. George immediately picked them up to taste, but to his surprise, Lucy was constantly watching him. Seeing this, George immediately put away the comics. He picked up a rag and started working. After he finished the work, Lucy asked him to change his clothes. She even made him go out to throw the garbage. George thought of taking the opportunity to escape, but when he turned around, he found Lucy right behind him. George ran as fast as he could in the direction far away, but no matter how he tried to escape, Lucy could always appear in front of him. Lucy forced George to the point of mental breakdown. Finally, he gave up resisting.